Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another review here on the Jurassic Park Podcast YouTube channel. I am Brad Jost, the host of the Jurassic Park Podcast, and today we have the lovely Maisie and the T-Rex statue here to review. This is a phenomenal item. I believe we have done this before. I think Tom Fishenden actually covered it in one of his UK reviews because he got it early. He got it pretty early on, and I have not been able to track it down ever at all. So again, this is an item that Aaron Beyer found and sent my way. I am super grateful for that. That is awesome that he is able to pick these things up. And you know, that's the way Jurassic fans should do this. You know, if there's items out there that you can't get, try to pick them up for people because you never know, you know, when it might go out of style and it'll never show up again. So it's always nice that people are tracking down items. I've seen it a lot, and people are continuing to do it and not scalp each other out of, you know, tons of money and stuff like that. So please don't buy the scalped items, everybody. You know, it's just feeding a bad habit. But thank you again to Aaron for picking this one up for me, and today we're going to review this. I am super excited to take a look myself. Like I said, Tom did take a look at this. It is a super unique item, something that is very different from a lot of the other items that Mattel has produced so far, figure-wise, because it comes with this awesome T-Rex fossil statue here, and also like a T-Rex toy, which is funny because I don't believe we actually got that footage in the movie. I don't know if you remember, there was I think it came from like a behind the scenes reel or something like that for Fallen Kingdom. You actually saw Maisie play with the T-Rex on top of like the island that was there where they had like the explorers and the old visitor center and stuff like that. So we didn't get to see that, but we have this toy. Luckily, I think it's fantastic. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So I love that. I'm pretty sure that like the head is not popped into place here in the packaging. So Maisie's just like, all right, come on, get me out of this thing. This is annoying. She's like a little annoyed kid here. So I love that. It's fantastic. And, you know, it looks like she really represents the character pretty well, aside from maybe the hair color. But, interestingly enough, you have like this ice cream T-Rex. I can't help but think of ice cream when I see this. I don't know, it just looks like mushy ice cream, the T-Rex fossil there, because it's got like the little speckles and stuff like that. It looks like it's like, I don't know, like a vanilla bean or something like that. It's a nice vanilla bean. So here we have the, you know, the typical packaging, Owen in blue, a lot of stuff here on the front, Maisie and the T-Rex. You got the volcano exploding in the background somewhere there, and on the back, we have Wheatley there with his gun and his pouch for the gun. You have Owen here, Battle Lockwood Manor, whatever it is for Owen, and then Claire, which this is actually, I think this is like the lone elusive item that I have not been able to find as far as figures go. So yeah, but yeah, we got a lot of, you know, text here and all that stuff, so same as always. But, yeah, why don't we just go ahead and dive right into this figure here. I'm excited. Like I've said before, I'm a big proponent of opening these items. I think you should enjoy them, you know, when you can. So you might as well open them up, play with them, and look, she's already, you know, falling out of the packaging there. So, yeah, she's ready to go. There's that. There's this base here, which is really cool. Kind of looks like the Ark of the Covenant. I kind of like that. I should just, you know, spray paint it gold. And here we have the piece, I guess, that pops into place there. We have the T-Rex toy, so we'll put that off to the side. Let's pop out the vanilla bean. There we go. All right, so I was too antsy and I just popped this thing together, but I realized that you kind of need to put it together first in here, and I did not do that. So let's go ahead and pop this. This thing's awesome. I love this T-Rex head. Oh my God. But yeah, you just gotta pop that off there, and then I guess put this up through here, and then put this over here. Yeah, there we go. And make sure you pop all these parts back into place. All right, I think we got it. There you go. That is really cool. Popped out. There we go. That is so awesome. I love this thing. I feel like I've been looking forward to her. Obviously, Maisie's fantastic as a figure, it looks like, but this is a great addition. Something super unique that we just don't have otherwise. Well, that's kind of inaccurate. I guess there has been actually a lot of fossil statues and stuff like that you can buy, the ones with all those like rotating gears and stuff. I haven't picked any of those up. I really got to get on that because they do look really fun, actually. But if you want to set up your own museum, you got to get those. Look, we got the Indominus in the background. We got this. I think this is perfect. This is so cool. And look at, I mean, like, that is spot on. That looks like the T-Rex. Honestly, like, looks like the T-Rex that we are used to. Like the original T-Rex there. It looks just like her profile. And yeah, we're focusing on, oh, look at, it almost looks like the body of the Indominus in the background and the T-Rex head, focusing on the wrong spot. So yeah, I mean, look at, that thing is beautiful. I think it's stellar. Like, that is a phenomenal sculpt. Aside from looking like Vanilla Bean, yeah, but aside from that, it's fantastic. I love it. I mean, I don't know much about fossil records and stuff like that, so who knows how accurate it looks for real, but it's pretty fun, and you can still pose it a little bit there. You can move it around a little bit, spin the head, do all that, so you can focus it however you'd like to. I think that's a phenomenal addition to the toy line, so that's great. All right, so let's take a look at the semi-annoyed to be doing this Maisie. Let's tilt that head. There we go. Now she's happy about it. She's good. So here we have the first kid figure for the only kid figure for Fallen Kingdom, at least. But maybe eventually we'll get some of the other kids in the line. That would be fantastic. Could you imagine the Kelly Malcolm figure, or even Zach and Gray, or Lex Murphy, Tim Murphy? Did I miss? Oh, Eric. How could I forget Eric? His name was probably said more than any other character ever. But yeah, so we got Maisie here from Fallen Kingdom. And yeah, maybe her hair is not identical to what we see in the movie. It's a little lighter here. But, you know, this is a great figure. I really enjoy this. She's got the Elliot red hoodie there, which is fantastic. The DNA strand t-shirt, which is phenomenal. And a pair of jeans and some cool high-top shoes there. You know, it is very tiny when it comes to a toy. Like, I mean, it's fitting in the palm of my hand. It's gone. Where did it go? You can't even see it anymore, but it's there. So yeah, it is a pretty small figure, but it does match up, I guess, you know, with the other human figures from this toy line. So yeah, I mean, I guess it has that going for it. But this is great. It does not have the posability of the elbows, which I'm personally fine with. You know, as far as these figures are concerned, I'm always like a little hesitant with the elbow joints because they just look a little funny, but she does have the ability to grip things, it looks like here, and the knees do bend so she can sit down. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's no twist or anything like that. The head does move, which is nice. Does creepily do the Exorcist and goes all the way around. So just in case you want to creep out your friends, there you go. She does have pretty long hair, which is cool. This figure definitely has some character. She's got like a little smirk on her face, which is fun. So this is cool. I really do enjoy this figure. So when it comes to playing with the T-Rex toy, let's see. The T-Rex toy, let's actually just look at this real quick. So this thing is just like a mini dino. You know, we have the big ones, we have the mini dinos, and this is even smaller than that. It's very small and frail and fragile. The leg is a little bent there, but that's fine. Surprisingly well detailed for, you know, its size, so that's pretty cool. I think they did a great job just shrinking this thing down and making it playable for the little toy itself, because how often do your toys have toys? I think that's phenomenal. It's probably still not as focused because this is like a super tiny item, but still, that is really cool. So when it comes to the playability for Maisie, let's talk about the playability for another toy. I've never had to do that before, but there you go. That easily fits in Maisie's hand, and it naturally just kind of, she can go along and just like, doo-doo-doo, ah! That was annoying, I'm sure, but it works. So I have a few things here that we can compare it to. So why don't we start out with Owen so you can get a good sense of how small that actually is. So yeah, that's pretty small there. Let's go back to back because that usually helps reference it a little bit. Yeah, you can see she's quite smaller than Owen. So it's perfect size-wise, I think. It really represents a kid and all that, so that's good. And then if you want to, you can bring in the terror here that is the Indoraptor, which, okay, maybe the Indoraptor's a little oversized, I don't know. But, you know, it just really represents the scale. So you can see how terrifying this thing could have been in that situation. Owen is all battled and destroyed here. His clothes are ripped. She's handling it well. She's still playing with the toy. So I also wanted to compare her to a kid figure from the past. So we have Tim Murphy with his bandolier on. So yeah, he is fairly tall comparatively to Maisie. So she, you know, this is all relative. I mean, I guess it's relative because he is not much smaller than, you know, the old school Ian Malcolm. So yeah, I guess it's somewhat relative, but and here's for reference, even Owen is a little bit shorter than Tim Murphy from the original toy line. But yeah, so it's interesting to compare, I think, the past to the present. But in terms of the scale of the new toys, it certainly works. So there you have it. That is the Maisie and the T-Rex figure. So I really hope you enjoyed this review. I have been dying to get this review up there for my sake. I know, like I said, we already had it up here, but I just needed to take my own look at this thing because it's super cool. Definitely one of my favorite items, I think, as far as the humans are concerned. I like that it has a variety, adds a variety to the line compared to like 16 Owens and you know, mercenaries that very much look the same and stuff like that. So I think it adds a different dimension, which I really appreciate. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to follow the podcast, go to iTunes, download the Jurassic Park Podcast, and of course here on YouTube, we really appreciate your support. So make sure to hit the notification bell, subscribe to our channel, tell your friends about it, watch the videos with them, do whatever you can to support it, share it around, comment below. What do you think about Maisie? Do you like this figure? Do you like that thing over there? I really want to know what your thoughts are. Thank you again so much for watching, and enjoy.